In this podcast episode, Fred Luskin emphasizes the importance of forgiveness for our physical and mental well being. He explains that holding on to negative experiences and grudges can have a significant impact on our health, including blood pressure, anxiety, and depression. He believes that our experiences, habits, and emotions are stored in our bodies, influencing how we show up in our daily lives. He discusses the complex process of forgiveness, which involves reevaluating and re-explaining past experiences to oneself in a way that releases negative emotions and allows for healing. Luskin's research has shown that forgiveness can reduce blood pressure, mediate heart disease, and improve mental health outcomes. He believes that forgiveness is a skill that anyone can learn, similar to learning how to throw a baseball. By learning to forgive, individuals can take back their power, improve their mental and physical health, and have control over their feelings. Forgiveness is about making peace with the past and giving up hope for a better past. Luskin emphasizes that forgiveness is for the individual, not the offender, and is a way to take responsibility for one's healing and well-being. He addresses common misconceptions about forgiveness, clarifying that it does not condone unkindness, excuse poor behavior, or require reconciliation with the offender. Forgiveness is not about denying or minimizing hurt, forgetting what happened, or giving up on having feelings. It is a personal journey of healing and growth that does not have to be a religious or otherworldly experience. The conversation delves into the concept of forgiveness in intimate relationships, particularly in cases of infidelity. Luskin suggests that it is normal to feel upset and hurt after such an event, but there is a time frame within which it is healthy to grieve and process the emotions. He mentions that research shows most people move through the process of grieving an affair within 6 months to 2 years. He shares his personal experience of allowing himself a period of time to express his pain and anger before shifting his focus towards acceptance and moving forward. Luskin also discusses the idea of control and how holding on to grudges can be a way of trying to control the uncontrollable. The key is to focus on controlling the controllables and not getting stuck in a victim mentality. He emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's own feelings and actions, rather than blaming others for our suffering. He introduces the concept of self-forgiveness and explains that it is essential to feel remorse, offer a sincere apology, and make amends for any harm caused. He stresses the importance of taking responsibility for one's actions and learning to forgive oneself for mistakes and failures. The conversation explores the power of apologies in the forgiveness process. Luskin explains that a sincere apology acknowledges the harm caused, takes responsibility for the actions, and seeks to make amends. He contrasts this with a fake apology that simply expresses regret without acknowledging the impact of the actions. Luskin emphasizes the importance of genuine apologies in facilitating the forgiveness process and moving towards healing. Luskin outlines a 9-step process for forgiveness. The first step is to make a commitment to yourself to feel better. The second step is to confront your grievance and acknowledge the hurt. The third step is to reflect on the benefits of forgiveness for yourself. The fourth step is to remember that forgiveness is for you, not the offender. The fifth step is to engage in calming exercises when feeling upset about a past harm. The sixth step is to acknowledge that some things, including other people's actions and feelings, are not in your control. The seventh step is to avoid dwelling on the hurt experienced. The eighth step is to look for love, beauty, and kindness around you, promoting a more positive outlook. The final step, step 9, is to remind yourself that you made a brave choice to forgive, shifting from a victim mentality to a hero mentality. Luskin emphasizes the importance of practicing gratitude, as it goes hand in hand with forgiveness. He shares a story about working with individuals in Northern Ireland who had experienced horrific events during the Troubles. He highlights that while some may believe certain things are unforgivable, there are individuals who have forgiven even the most traumatic events. Luskin also discusses the power of compassion and understanding in forgiveness, citing examples of individuals who have forgiven significant wrongdoings. Luskin reflects on his decades-long work in forgiveness and his hope to continue spreading the message of forgiveness for health and happiness. He directs listeners to his book, Forgive for Good, and his website for more resources on forgiveness. The conversation concludes with a message of love and appreciation, encouraging listeners to practice forgiveness in their daily lives and find moments of beauty and gratitude.